When we're working with data privacy, there are three key aspects to consider in your organization in how to manage your data independently and where is it coming from. First, we must identify what is our current state, and we must ask ourselves questions like what data and where is its source located and where it will be consumed? How is the data handled? How accurate is my detection of what data must be protected? How do I know some kind of security has been applied? Second, we need to assess and evaluate our options. Should I do nothing? Is it worth to secure this data? Should I anonymize or pseudonymize my data? How can I get my data back after it is secured? Third, it is about managing your data and ask questions such as how do I search all my data? How do I apply actions to my data where users have rights such as to be forgotten, to be rectified, or to restrict processing? The identify aspect of data privacy suggests having data discovery, where organizations need to conduct comprehensive data inventories to understand what personal and sensitive information they hold. This involves identifying, categorizing, and labeling sensitive data to understand its locations and usage within the organization. As well, it's suggested to have data classification. Once the data is discovered, it should be classified based on its sensitivity, such as PII, financial data, and health records. This classification helps in applying appropriate privacy measures and compliance protocols. As well, having data mapping that creates a clear picture of how data flows through the organization, including where it's stored, who has access to it, and how it's used. The protect aspect suggests having data security measures, implementing technical safeguards like encryption, access controls, and firewalls to prevent unauthorized access to sensitive data. As well, having data handling for minimizing and limiting data collection to only what is necessary for specific business purposes, aligning very well with regulations like GDPR. As well, we have two out of Databricks scope that will be consent management that allows obtaining explicit and informed consent from individuals before collecting and processing their personal data. And as well, we have privacy by design that allows privacy considerations into the development of new products, services, and processes from the outset. And finally, the manage aspect suggests us having data governance that allows establishing policies, procedures, and best practices for handling personal data throughout its life cycle, as well as compliance management to ensure adherence to relevant data protection regulations such as GDPR, CCPA, and HIPAA, as well as having ongoing monitoring and auditing to regularly assess and update privacy practices to address evolving threats and regulatory requirements. Similarly, there are two items out of Databricks scope that will be data subject rights management that allows implementing processes to handle data subject access requests or DSARs and other privacy rights efficiently, as well as having incident response to develop and maintain plans for responding to data breaches and other privacy incidents.